Chapter 28, Anointing with Oil of Oriental Origin. The custom and ceremony of anointing with oil by way of imparting some fancied spiritual power and religious qualification seems to have been extensively practiced by the Jews and primitive Christians, and still more anciently by various Oriental nations. Mark 14:4 reports Jesus Christ is speaking commendingly of the practice by which it was evident he was in favor of the superstitious custom. The Apostle James not only sanctions it, but recommends it in the most specific language. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. James 5:14. The practice of greasing or smearing with oil, it may be noted here, was in vogue from other motives besides the one here indicated. We find the statement in the New American Encyclopedia, Volume 1, page 620, that anointing with perfumed oil was in common use among the Greeks and Romans as a mark of hospitality to guests, and modern travelers in the East still find it a custom for visitors to be sprinkled with rose water or their head, face, and beard anointed with olive oil. Anointing, we are also told, is an ancient and still prevalent custom throughout the East by pouring aromatic oils on persons as a token of honor. It was also employed by consecrating priests, prophets, and kings, and the places and instruments appointed for worship. Joshua anointed the 10 stones he set up in Jordan, and Jacob the stone on which he slept at the time of his great vision. The early Christians were in the habit of anointing the altars and even the walls of the churches in the same manner as the images, obelisks, statues, etc. had long been consecrated by the devotees of the Oriental systems. Aaron, Saul, David, Solomon, and even Jesus Christ were anointed with oil in the same way. David Malcolm, in his essay on the antiquity of the Britons, page 144, says the Mexican king was anointed with holy unction by the high priest while dancing before the Lord. Vid the case of David dancing before the Lord with all his might. Dr. Lightfoot, in his Harmony of the New Testament, speaks of the custom among the Jews of anointing the sick on the Sabbath day. See Works, Volume 1, page 333. Also, Toland, section Naz, page 54, as afterwards recommended by the Apostle James, is shown above. This accords exactly with the method of treating the sick in ancient India and other heathen countries several thousand years ago. For proof, consult Hyde, Bryant, Tertullian, and other writers. The custom of anointing the sick, accompanied with prayer and other ceremonies, was quite fashionable in the East long before the birth of either Jesus or James. One writer testifies that the practice of anointing with oil, so much in vogue among the Jews and sanctioned by Christ and his followers, was held in high esteem in nearly all the Eastern religions. The foregoing historical facts furnish still further proof that Christianity is the offspring of heathenism.